Tight Corners by W.V. Butler. First published 1982 by Dragon. Problem number 3. Rickety Bridge. This is based on a very old circus story. There are no guarantees that it's true, but it is a fascinating story nonetheless. Once upon a time there was a world-famous acrobatic and trapeze act called the Pirellos. It consisted of Signor Benito Pirello and his 2 young sons, Giuseppe, aged 7, and Francesco, aged 9. The Pirellos could perform all kinds of tricks from juggling to tightrope walking, but their speciality was flying leaps and somersaults. One day, when the circus was visiting a wild part of Sicily, the Pirellos were kidnapped by bandits, who took them to their lair and bound and gagged them. The bandits' lair was a rocky cave beside a deep ravine. The only way across this ravine was a rickety bridge made of rotting rope. "Listen to me good," Pirello had heard the bandit leader say to one of his men. "Don't ever carry anything heavy over that bridge. If it has to bear a weight of more than 110 kilos, mamma mia, it will collapse and drop you into the ravine." That night, when the bandits were asleep and snoring loudly, Pirello succeeded in wriggling out of his ropes. He was about to untie Giuseppe and Francesco, but before he could start to do so, the bandit leader woke up. "You try to escape, huh? For that I will kill you." This put Signor Pirello in a very tight corner indeed. All the bandits were now awake and brandishing guns. He picked his sons up bodily, they were both still bound and gagged, remember, and rushed out of the cave, with the bandits' bullets pinging all around him. With Giuseppe under one arm and Francesco under the other, he rushed out onto the bridge. He had managed to grab a knife. If he could make it to the other side, then he could cut the ropes of the bridge behind him. They would all be safe. But suddenly he remembered that remark of the bandit leader about the bridge collapsing if it had to bear more than 110 kilos. He was 70 kilos, Giuseppe was 25 kilos, and Francesco was 30 kilos. He had no time to untie his sons. He obviously couldn't leave either of them behind, but if he tried to carry them both over, the bridge would collapse long before they got across. How could he possibly escape? Solutions and suggestions in the comments below. The answer is there, but I'm not going to tell you just yet.